Hi there. So, welcome to What Am I Playing? I want to apologize in advance. My throat is a little hoarse. We went to a metal concert this last week. Took my wife and my daughter, and my ex-wife came into town to go to the concert with us. It was a friggin' blast. Hell of a lot of fun. That was 2 days ago, and I did a lot of screaming and singing along, and I'm really hoarse. My throat's not doing good, so if I sound bad, or if I clear my throat or cough, that's the reason. That's what happened. So what am I playing? Well, I'm still playing Baldur's Gate 3. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is a great game. I don't need to sell it on, I don't need to sell you on it. It's been tremendously popular. Lots of people are playing it. And this is what, the third week, I think, that I've been talking about it. So, yeah, I don't even know if I need to show much more gameplay footage. But I'm going to, and so I probably should talk some more about it. I don't know. I don't know what else to add. I am playing it on PC, and I'm playing it on a rig that is capable of playing it in 4K with HDR. In fact, I recently turned HDR on, and holy crap, that's amazing. I didn't realize that I had it turned off in Windows. I've also been playing it portably on my Steam Deck, and that's been a lot of fun. Let's see, what am I doing right now? I went down into this kind of swamp area that has a witch, and I made it all the way to the end of the final boss where you fight the witch herself, and then I just couldn't beat her. So I had to back out and try to gain some more experience, try to level up, try to get better gear, so I can come back and defeat her, because she's really, really hard. But no, I'm really loving it. The game is a freaking blast. I kind of hope that they come out with a limited physical release for it, maybe through like a limited run games or something, because I'd really love to have a physical edition of it for like the PlayStation 5, or it's available for the Series X, isn't it? Either way, I'd love to have a physical copy of it. But yeah, no, Baldur's great. Baldur's great. Baldur is great. No, Baldur's Gate 3 is an awful lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. All right, so the next game that I'm still playing, is Sonic Origins Plus on the PlayStation 5. It's fun, and I have put more time into it. I'm still not through the first game, which I'm a little frustrated by. I'm having a real problem with the last area of the game that I don't remember having before. I know I've played this. I play Sonic at least once a year, and I've played it at least once a year since '93. And I don't know what it is about this version. I'm just really struggling. I have a feeling it's because there's some inherent latency in the PlayStation 5 controller, and like the muscle memory of playing it wired or playing it. The last time I played it was on my Switch docked. I have a feeling that there's just extra latency that I'm not used to, and it's kind of affecting my ability to play. So I've kind of been struggling. But I'm going to push through. Like I said in the last video, I'm not putting as much time into the Sonic game as I am in Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast. I did start one of the portable ones. I don't remember which one. I think I started Triple Trouble, because that's the one that I've played the least of the three Game Gear / Master System titles. So I think I started that. Don't quote me on that. I don't exactly remember. I didn't put in a whole lot of time in that. But no, it's fun, and they've done a great job. It's much better than the original release of Sonic Origins. So yeah, Sonic Origins, good game. What else am I playing? Well, I started the Sydney Hunter collection on my Evercade. Specifically, I have been playing the first one, which is Sydney Hunter and the Shrines of Peril. And I've also been playing Sydney Hunter and the Sacred Tribe. Those are the Sacred Tribe one, I believe, came out on the Master System. At least it feels like a Master System game, and it also it feels like Montezuma's Revenge, which is one of my favorite 8-bit titles. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of anxious to go through all of them. I'd really like to see. There's this 16-bit one, Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death, that I briefly took a look at, and man, it looked like a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's been fun. Next one that I've been playing, and I've got the note here because I can't read. That's katakana. I can't read it. It is UFO Common Yakisoban, and it's this Super Famicom game that I imported from Japan. I had wanted to play it with my daughter. I thought it had local multiplayer, but it turns out it doesn't. Or at least if it does, I can't figure out how to enable it. But it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up starring this UFO ramen mascot that this ramen company has in Japan, and it's silly. It's redonkulous. I don't know what the story is. It's all in Japanese, but what I'm able to glean from some of the interactions with some of the characters, it's utterly ridiculous and silly, but it's fun, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I have a feeling that this is going to be the only time I mention it, because it's not a very long game. I have a feeling that I'm getting pretty close to the end, but I keep either, I don't remember if it has infinite continues or if I ran out of continues or if I ran out of time. I don't remember what the case was, but whatever it was, I'm not finished with it, but I intend to go back this next weekend and try it again. But no, UFO Common Yakisoban it's a fun game. It's silly and it's stupid, and I'm enjoying it. All right, so what else am I playing? I'm going to get a drink. The old throat is just not doing well. It was a metal concert, and we had fourth row from the stage. We were really, really freaking close, and the speakers were intense, and my ears were ringing. It's been 2 days, and there's still still like a ring in my ears, and like I said, all the screaming really did a number on my throat. Anyway. The last three are all digital. They're all ones that I'm playing on PC or on my Steam Deck. The first one is a new one that I haven't talked about before, Whisker Squadron Survivor. Now, what is it? It was described to me as Vampire Survivors meets Star Fox, like Star Fox 64. After playing it, I'm not 100% certain that I would also describe it as that. It has the roguelite elements, to be sure, and it is definitely a Star Fox inspired game. You're flying in this ship through kind of on-rail shooter type levels. You're shooting enemies, and there's lots of little colorful cartoon cat characters talking to you, and then it also, like I said, it has the roguelite elements, so that when you level up, you get 3 different options of things that you can pick, and so all of that, that's what it is. But why I would say it's not like Vampire Survivors is that Vampire Survivors is a special type of roguelike where it's an auto battler, where you don't really have to, press any attack buttons. Whisker Squadron Survivor, though, you do have to shoot. So it is absolutely not an auto battler. So I would say it's more a Star Fox with roguelite elements. But it is. It's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. I would recommend it. It's still in early access. It plays great on the Steam Deck. In fact, that's the primary way that I've been playing it. And yeah, if you're looking for another roguelite, and certainly if you're a Star Fox fan, check it out. It's a great game. Finally, the last game that I've been playing is Brotato. This is something I've mentioned before. It's a yet another Vampire Survivors clone. I think I've talked a little bit before about that it didn't seem to have as much depth, and that it seemed to be that there was a really big difficulty spike, so I was having difficulty unlocking stuff. I will admit I might have been a little bit wrong about the depth. Once you start unlocking a lot more of the characters, there's a bit more depth. It's still not as deep as something like Vampire Survivors, but for a small little independent auto battling roguelite, it's decent. It's got a lot to it. The thing that I really like the most about it, though, is that it plays wonderfully on the Steam Deck, and so I have put. It's one of those games that if I'm just goofing around, I want to lay down at the couch after work or something, or go out and play something while I'm lying in the hammock. Brotato is my go-to because it's more so than Vampire Survivors or a lot of these other ones, or Time Wasters or Halls of Torment. Brotato is one that can actually really be played in small little increments. The runs really don't take that long if you make it all the way through to the final boss. I haven't timed it, but it feels really short compared to the other ones that I mentioned. So it's kind of really a good game for kind of pick up and play for a little bit and then go do something else, which kind of I don't know, something that can kind of like fill in the gaps of times that you might otherwise just be sitting there staring at your phone, watching TikTok or something. And for that, it's a really great game. It's like a really great alternative to the sort of mind-numbing bullshit that you might do otherwise. And I like it. It's fun. I've been playing it quite a bit. Well, I think that's it. I don't know. Got the Sonic rings. Get them from Spirit Halloween. And if they don't know where it is, turn it off. Oh my God. Ringing when I don't want them to. If they don't know where it is, because when I went in I couldn't find it, and the people there didn't know where it is. If they don't know where it is, try looking for like a children's costume section. It'll be back there. That's where I found it. They're like $30. They're a little bit pricey for rings that make Sonic ring sounds. I kind of wish that they would make if there was like another switch to make them sound like the sound when Sonic loses his rings. That'd be pretty fun. But whatever. All right, I'm done. See ya.